Good morning, shut-ins.
Yo, 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 yo.
Happy Saturday.
What's up, y'all?
Happy to have everyone here with us. What's going on, everyone?
Chilling like a villain.
How you feeling today?
Good. What up, everybody? Good morning.
It's kind of
Who's all up?
It's kind of raining out.
What's up, Dan? Dan the man. Christopher. What's up, Chris? Chris Almeida.
A little early to bring out Cushroom.
G. Smith.
Grant Smith. Grant's going to be on the show. We love Grant.
What's up, Rodney?
He's our...
Nah, it's no snow down here, Chris.
Grant Smith is our man on the streets.
Derek said
but from home.
Snow on Derek. Oh, Tim Shaw hopped in. What's up, Tim?
Morning, everyone. Happy to have all of you joining
Good
us.
to see you join us, Tim.
So, in the description of today's show, I took out Danny Danko because I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it or not. But we're ready for him in case he is.
That orange juice tastes absolutely terrible.
Does it?
Yeah, I brushed my teeth.
Oh, that's okay. I was going to say it's like Gallon OJ, but I wouldn't think it would be.
That shit tastes absolutely terrible. Just completely ruined my morning. Well, Cheryl, at least you was beat today by the... Wait, who dropped off the orange juice?
What's going on, John?
Nate
John?
and Averill. Oh, Averill got me twice. She got me yesterday right before we left, and she got me this morning with the orange juice. Wow, Averill. I cannot believe this.
So I love today's tie because
Nate
it's like
Diggity
the
Diggity Dog.
Where's Waldo of
Hi,
Versace ties.
Amanda. Good morning.
See a
How are
little extra
you?
thing in there. I don't know if you can see that.
Mint and orange. You talking about your tie? No, your tie ain't mint and orange. Oh, you talking about my mishap this morning? Brushing my teeth 10 minutes ago and then drinking this orange juice.
Wow, everyone's here today. That's
Who
awesome.
is Calix
Berkshire.
Sure.
They're a
What up,
dispensary.
buddy?
They're a dispensary.
You a dispensary?
Yeah. They're
Interesting.
a female-owned, and forgive me, ma'am, for forgetting your name.
I can't even drink that.
A female-owned dispensary here in Massachusetts.
Nice.
You need something else, huh? Something else to drink. I was trying to be I figured that would like pep you up, but I didn't realize you were.
Nah, I didn't
You were
realize
brushing
neither.
your teeth.
Shout out to my man, Diggity Dog, Ruben.
I'm having coffee milk this morning.
Ruben hooked us up with the hot sauce.
There's 13 of them here.
These are all dope.
All enough to
13th annual winner hot pepper awards.
some of these
Winner
have
of the
winners. This one has a
2020.
winner sticker on it too.
Yo,
one won.
shout out to Ruben, man.
Ruben, we're only putting the winners up. No, I'm just kidding.
These are all super dope. I cannot wait to try every single one of these. They're gonna be going in like I'll probably go through one in probably 2 days.
So, Ruben, does it make you upset to know that these are all going to go on Taco Bell?
Ugh. Nah, we're not doing a Taco Bell with these. Hell nah. Y'all Taco Bell, bro.
It's like $20 hot sauce on like $1.
Bro, you don't understand what Taco
Soft
Bell
shell.
do to you. Oh, we said Ruben. It was Rodney that sent this. God damn it. Hey, y'all gonna have to change your names. Sorry. Rodney, you gotta change your name.
Rod. you,
Rube and Rob.
You decided that Rodney
It's
was
literally
his name.
it's come on, man. I can't. You guys get us mixed up all the time. I know. It's just the R's and the yeah. Like y'all names look alike too, and it's weird. What's up, Samote? My brother, how you doing? Good morning to you. Hey, Mike, Donna from Kylegs, Berkshire is great. Barrington, yes, women owned.
Forgive me because on Facebook I only see the Calix Berkshire, and so I forget. I'm so bad with names. Anyway, faces I'm good with.
If you get
Names I'm not so
offended by
good with.
getting your name said wrong, don't get in the comments. Don't comment. Because if I ain't never seen your name before and I say it wrong, you going to be highly offended because I'm going to say it wrong. And I'm not going to be sad about it because you are getting shouted out for your comments. So that's a plus for you. It's not my fault that your name is difficult. For my spelling, I didn't win a spelling bee. So that wasn't part of my winners category. I was more the I ain't really participate in any type of spelling anything. But I watch the spelling bees. When I watch it, it's dope. Cause them kids is smart. Shoot, I can't spell half the words. I can't spell none of the words that they saying, and I can barely go with them when they spelling it.
Which kids are we talking? Oh, spelling bee kids.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it starts off really easy and then it gets really hard.
Oh yeah, them words start getting mad long. I'm like, yo, how is it even this many words every year? It's like a new word.
Do
I'm
you
like,
understand
wow.
some of the training that those kids get put through? It's
I seen the
it's
Keela.
crazy.
I seen the Keela and the B. Everybody's seen that.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh well. Good morning, Rayanne. She says, sorry I'm late, West Coast problems. It's 7 o'clock when she's logging in. And that's the thing. That's what y'all need to understand. Some of y'all who be logging in late in Massachusetts. It's people in Cali logging in. It's people in Oregon logging in at 7 a.m. on time. Sometimes they late, but we can't be too mad. But they showing up. And some of y'all don't even show up. Y'all log in one time and disappear.
By the way, I was watching something that said the fact that we go to so many places is it's not good for streaming, which you agree normally, like video game streaming. I still think it's good for this. I still think it's good for lots of people to be able to see it live. But the fact that they were saying is the fact that we talk to people in chats and that there's other places where the people can't see all those stuff. That it's like weird. That it's weird for them. But I don't know. What are you gonna do?
What's up, Johnny Two Socks? Johnny Two Socks don't care.
Johnny doesn't, and Johnny
he be in the comments every day, and ain't nobody else in there with him.
Johnny sees these comments that are right here, and those are all the ones. I don't know if you can see them. Johnny, I'll try to make that more viewable, legible for you. I got something in mind.
Lady J, we are always on. Do you know the preparation we have to do before the show? What are you like, what? Do you really want to do this morning, Lady J? Do you really want to do this? Because I can do this. I got time.
So, I'm
just playing, Lady J.
We're about to have... We're not sure if Danny's going to come on the show today. Hopefully he does. We're ready for him. It's not... If he doesn't, it's totally my bad. And we'll have him on another day. We'd love to have him on before Monday because he has a big thing going on Monday for 420, and it would be cool for him to be able to tell us about it.
Goldie said Eric's alive this morning. Oh, thank you, Goldie. You know, I'm starting to get used to this everyday thing. You know, 7 days a week. We haven't did 365 a year yet, but we getting there. We slowly counting down.
So I have to say, Grant Smith is about to come on. Grant Smith is with the Young Jerks, right? So y'all, if you don't for some reason, make sure you go find them on Facebook and follow them. And it's Young Jerks with a U. Oh, that's cool, Johnny. I'm glad you can see him. Johnny, are you watching like a big screen? I'm waiting for the day where somebody has us on their living room television. I'm not saying you need to go do that, but you should totally go do that. Grant Smith is going to come on. We're going to talk about a few things. Grant is like the consummate professional. I have to say, for like somebody who's like an activist and a dude, and yes, he's got like some media experience, but this guy, everyone watches me every day, like have to set up with people and talk to them and tell them stuff while you're like, it's almost like you're getting a little glimpse of like behind the scenes stuff. And it makes my heart sing when I see Grant come on, and he's just like, he knows exactly what to do. So we should start the contest before we get Grant on. I know Grant's patiently waiting.
Grant about to quit. Grant like, yo, this is my last time coming on the show. Every time y'all bring me on the show, I show up early on time, and then Eric sit there and blabber his mouth to the comments, and then I gotta sit here and listen to it, and I don't want to listen to it. I just want to get my segment going. I understand, Grant. We hear you, my man.
Grant
gonna get it going.
Grant knows because we string it along for like a minute or two, and then we get like another. We got like 40, 50 people watching right now. So
I just gotta wake I gotta wake everybody up, Grant. That's it.
I'm
casting you to my big screen TV with Chromecast from my phone. Dang, Johnny Two Socks hooking us up like we his Jerry Springer in the morning.
Now all I need is for Johnny to like take a picture.
Everybody turn on Jerry Springer and Maury in the morning.
And you know what, everyone, if you somehow get us on you figure out how to get us on your living room screen, take a picture of it, and we're gonna start posting them on the page. And I don't usually post stuff that's not like video, and I don't post very much on the Disrupt America page. Although it's interesting, some of our cohorts do. There's people that when we go live, our friends, that repost the show on our page. Like it just went on, and then 5 minutes later, they're like, share.
Nice.
And they're getting put in Facebook jail for sharing. and they're sharing the show to its own page, and then they're getting in trouble for it, and they're getting like locked out from doing stuff for like 24 hours. It's funny.
Damn. Zuck don't play that. Y'all better quit fucking with Zuck.
All right, so we need.
Says, my kids wanted Taco Bell the other night, so I stopped, and they were out of taco meat.
So first we're having Grant Smith on, and we're going to chat with him for a little bit. We also are going to have Andrew Mutty on. He's going to have a really amazing segment.
The account is real. What is you talking about?
And I love...
Newcomer? Vision Reflex. Johnny Two Socks. Tell him this account is real, my brother. He on Twitch with you. Tell him the
Eric's
account is
starting
real.
a Twitch war in the Twitch comments. There's 2 people in there, and he's going to get them to draw blood. We have Andrew Mutty coming on, and he's going to do some really cool stuff. And true to form with Andrew, he pushes my technical limits just a little bit every time, which I love. So hopefully it doesn't screw up. Because he's going to do some gross stuff, but then I need to cut to pictures, and it's going to be him and the pictures, and I
What's up, Jeff?
Pictures. So this should be fun. Taco meat.
Yeah, that was out of taco meat, JT.
Charity for some Disrupt America merch giveaways. What? Who?
Yeah, there you go. Johnny Two Socks said, "Real as F."
That's right. Johnny Two Socks is with us.
I wouldn't call that meat anyway. They talking about the Taco Bell meat. Taco Bell is one of the healthiest places, though. They, in terms of like they food and how quality it is, they say it's like one of the healthiest places.
Oh no, Muddy, I mostly got it. Is Superfriend Scott here today?
Yeah, Scott been on. Scott been in. Scott said good morning, I think.
Yeah, so you all might notice in the actual video description, I didn't put Danny in there because I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it. If he does, awesome. We're ready for him. If he doesn't, we'll have him back on another day. But we have Grant Smith. We have Andrew Mutty from Beantown Greentown, who's going to show us some awesome stuff. And we have Nick the Intern, who knows where Nick is. Yeah, no, I know everyone wants Kush Room, don't they? I know y'all want Kush Room.
I thought it was fake because the page had no branding. So, it ain't fake. We here.
Oh, so dude,
us.
We
the brand.
Dude from Twitch. I just
Chocolate
made an account
vanilla
because I wanted us to start going there. So yeah, forgive me. It probably looks really horrible because
salt and pepper.
Thank you. So, by the way, he played for the Patriots. So it's not when you see that title down there, that's legit. He played for the 2015 Super Bowl. He's got a ring, which he's never brought on air. He refuses to until he starts getting paid. He's like, I'm not bringing the ring on the show.
Then everybody's going to get a free vision.
Got it. They're going to Photoshop that. They're going to take a screen grab and Photoshop themselves in with you. Like
all the people that seen it, y'all got y'all too.
All right. We've totally made Grant wait.
Grant is pissed. All right, y'all ready to hear Grant? Now, don't listen closely to his words. They're gonna be like subliminal.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present to you our repeat guest who has been back the most out of anyone.
Setting records.
Mr. Grant Smith of the Young Jerks with a Jerks with a U. For those of you who are new, Grant, welcome today. We love that you're here.
Thank you so much for having me. I've been enjoying the discussion back and forth. Eric said it might be difficult to wait, but I get a lot of laughs, so it's always a fun time to listen in with you guys.
Grant, you're so kind that you would put it that way. We really, because I'm sure there's lots of people in the comments that are like, those guys are so lame. We can't believe. We like get to the Grant already. Get to the Grant. Grant, we appreciate you being here. We're hoping for this to be like a regular thing with you. I know we've kind of switched days here and there, but we would love to sort of set a regular, and don't commit now, but we'd love to set a regular day with you so this way people in the audience who love you can come to expect when they can see you on the show.
Grant, you got some hard eyes in the comments.
Yeah, everyone loves you. By the way, person on Twitch, it's a cannabis-friendly show. It's a variety show. It's basically we bring on people from all over the place talking about all kinds of stuff, but it's also cannabis-friendly. Happens to be cannabis-friendly. Grant, you've been super busy. You've been all over doing, not all over the place, but you virtually have been all over the place doing a bunch of different cool educational stuff and interviews, both with the young jerks, and you've done some stuff with Masscan. But I know recently, on the last couple of days, you had an interview with Shailene Title, who's one of my faves, um, and probably yours too. Talk to us about what that interview was about.
Yeah, it's been a really busy couple of weeks in the cannabis industry, in particular in Massachusetts, with all the regulatory changes, and of course Governor Baker's decision a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or so, to declare medical cannabis essential in the state, but not adult use cannabis. So that decision led to a cascade of concerns and developments on both the regulatory side and the lawmaking side. So on Monday, the 13th, via the Young Jerks, I had the opportunity to have on State Rep China Tyler and Cannabis Control Commissioner Shailene Title. And both of those two wonderful public officials have been integral to the discussions over the past few weeks to try to work out a way to continue to allow the adult use industry to function in Massachusetts during this state of emergency. And the conversation was took place on the Monday the 13th. You can find it on the Young Jerks Facebook archives or on our podcast platform, Spotify or Apple Podcast. The conversation was particularly poignant because the week before, the Cannabis Control Commission had put out an amended cease and desist order for adult use operators, basically allowing them to have a pathway to continue either growing, manufacturing, or producing their products by designating it for sale into the medical supply chain. Now, this was a big development because a lot of firms, a lot of cannabis companies in the adult use space might have to close. And so allowing them the ability to get seeds in the ground and continue at least a skeleton form of their operations might allow them to continue to exist. Whereas if that accommodation hadn't been made, they might have folded. And then the second big piece of news on Monday was that Commissioner Kay Doyle, who is a colleague of Commissioner Title on the five-member commission, announced her resignation, which will be effective May 8th. And both the term for Commissioner Title and Commissioner Doyle was scheduled to end this coming September anyway. So both of those positions will be in the process of either appointment or reappointment between now and September. So all of those issues came to a head on Monday, and I had the chance to discuss them with Commissioner Title and Rep Tyler, and that was really excellent.
So I had heard that I'm sorry, is it Commissioner McBride?
Commissioner Doyle.
I'm sorry, Commissioner Doyle. I had heard that Commissioner Doyle was going to not was going to not, I guess, not renew her post and move on, thus vacating that post. You're sort of breaking my heart right now because I guess I sort of maybe knew, but I didn't want to know that Shailene was also stepping down.
Well, she's not stepping down. Only Kate Doyle announced that she's stepping down. What's happening is that in September, Commissioner Title's post comes up for reappointment. So no one's guaranteed a reappointment. So you can express interest in it, but no one's guaranteed. So Commissioner Title could well be reappointed. She didn't actually mention anything about whether she'll be continuing on in her post or otherwise, but she definitely did not rule it out.
By the way, Grant, how do I mean is it the governor that appoints these positions, or who decides who's going to fill a commissioner spot or role?
It's a good question. A lot of people ask that question quite often, actually. There's 5 seats on the commission. 3 of the seats are appointed by the governor, the treasurer, and the attorney general independently. So the governor gets an appointment, the treasurer gets an appointment, the attorney general gets an appointment. The other 2 seats, which are actually Commissioner Doyle and Commissioner Title seats, are appointed via consensus of Governor Baker, the treasurer, Deb Goldberg, and the attorney general, Maura Healey. So both of the seats coming due for September will be appointed by consensus of those 3 offices. But what's interesting is Commissioner Doyle, as we were just talking about, is leaving May 8th. The last time a commissioner left a state agency early was the Gaming Commission, and the appointment that was filled was just the governor, and it took 3 months to fill that. So a big question on a lot of people's mind right now is how long is it going to take to get Commissioner Doyle's seat filled, because the commission only needs 3 people to form a quorum. But with 4 members like they have now, there's a potential that there could be a tie on certain votes. And as there's going to be a regulatory revision starting soon, and as some votes can be, right down the middle, there's no mechanism to break that tie right now. The only way that they could resolve it would be to just keep talking until they came to consensus. So I'm hoping that that appointment will happen sooner rather than later to prevent that from happening.
Okay. Grant, tell us before you go. Tell us. I was sort of alluding. We've got up on the screen your Facebook address. We also have it pinned up in the comments so that folks can go and follow you. Also, midnightmass.substack.com is where folks can go and catch up on a lot of articles that you're reading, writing, authoring, penning. But I know you've been doing a lot of other stuff, both recently and coming up. So give us a quick rundown of some of the stuff you've been up to so that we can go back and watch it if we've missed it, or catch you live coming up over the coming days.
Sure thing. So it's actually been a very busy period for me, and not just myself, but I co-host The Young Jerks with Mike Crawford, who's the founder. He just did an excellent episode with Quentin Zondervan, the Cambridge City Councilor, covering issues related to how Cambridge and other cities are trying to provide housing for those who do not have housing right now, and how they can sort of utilize some of the local universities and colleges to get housing for people who are homeless. So that episode you can find in the archives. Coming up, The Young Jerks also has a broadcast at 5:30 p.m. on April the 20th with State Senator Diana DeZoglio, and that will be with Mike Crawford talking about unemployment insurance for cannabis industry workers. As to myself, I've been doing some different panels this week. I actually hosted a panel for a local organization, MassCan, that does the yearly Freedom Rally on the Boston Common. I hosted a great panel for their virtual education village with Rick Naya, who I believe you've had on your show as well recently. And he has just such a fascinating and wonderful story. You can find that interview either on the MassCan Facebook page or at masscan.org. And I think those virtual education panels with some different hosts are going to continue going forward. And I might host another one coming up in the next few weeks. So keep an eye out.
Excellent. And of course, we'll be looking forward to you coming back with us every week.
Oh, I'd absolutely love to. I always enjoy being able to come on, give some updates about the state of cannabis. And I do, speaking of that, I did forget one somewhat important update, which was that there was a ruling this week from a judge. There was a case where Stephen Mandilli, a local veteran and some local cannabis dispensary, sued the governor over the governor's designation of medical cannabis, but not adult use cannabis, as essential. Now, the judge did rule that it was within Governor Baker's authority to make that determination that adult use was not essential. But interestingly enough, the judge ruled that he thinks that there could be a way to, one, reopen adult use safely, and two, make it so that only Massachusetts residents can purchase adult use. Now, this is important because when Governor Baker closed adult use, he cited as his primary concern that out-of-state residents would be coming into Massachusetts to go to these stores, and he said that he was told it would be illegal to restrict out-of-state residents from visiting Massachusetts adult use stores. The judge, when ruling on the preliminary injunction, made it clear to Governor Baker that it would be legal to only allow in-state residents to purchase adult use cannabis. So hopefully with folks like Commissioner Title, Rep. China Tyler, and others leading the discussion, a compromise can be reached on that, and these businesses can have some protection going forward.
And it sounds like that would it would put the onerous on the dispensaries, particularly to gate whether or not the person was from outer state or not, as opposed to maybe police or authorities that would sort of proactively say, hey, there's an out-of-state plate and, we're pulling you over and telling you can't come in. It's not so much, it's more that we're talking specifically about cannabis sales, right? So I would think at that point they're going to tell adult use dispensaries, hey, if you want to be able to open up, you are going to have to agree to only sell to Massachusetts residents.
And that's very easy for them to do because they're not allowed to have anyone in the store without checking an ID. So it's very easy to develop an emergency regulatory policy that says you may only allow people in the store with an in-state ID, which of course we know a lot of bars and restaurants will often say, if you don't have an in-state ID, you must provide backup or something like that. So.
Yep. Grant, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Folks can find you every Sunday on the Young Jerks with a U. And also they can catch up with all of your articles at midnightmass.substack.com.
Yep, you can find the Young Jerks as well on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Stitcher, and anywhere else where your podcasts are found. And thank you, as always, to your listeners, to yourself, Mike and Eric. I had a great time with you guys, and I look forward to being back next week.
Good talking to you, Grant.
Love you, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Bye now.
Grant Smith, everybody, from the Young Jerks. Up next, we're going to have Andrew Mutty. I know we're now running like 3.5 minutes late, but as soon as I see Andrew getting ready to be ready, we'll go right over to him. But in the meantime, we totally didn't even do a contest yet, did we?
Nope. Sup, Rach? Rachel Johnny Two Socks.
Johnny Two Socks. That's like your favorite screen name. Johnny.
Yeah, that shit funny.
For some reason, it's really struck a chord with him.
Oh, we got another Twitch guest. Great guest. Much appreciated with the dog emoji and some crying blob. I don't understand what that means.
Oh, no. Well, that's... he's a friend of the show. Whatever
Andrew,
that means.
if you all set, get on in, brother.
Whatever that means.
Waiting on you, homie.
No. Actually, at this point, it was really that I was... And I was... It's usually always my fault, but I was trying to... Andrew's kind of on a time frame.
Come on, Andrew. Waiting on you, brother. It's Jason. This show seems interesting. Well, thank you.
Thanks, bud.
It's pretty interesting, I guess. What's up, Jason? Send me a whisper message with a cell phone number. I'll text you a picture of you on my TV.
That's cool. It'll actually require me to actually go to Twitch also and log in for more than like the first time. Because I've just been trying to throw content up there. I've watched some Twitch stuff, don't get me wrong, but I just never needed an account. I just go on there and like watch some stuff. So it's kind of new to me. I appreciate you guys.
It says I can't log into your meeting anymore. Andrew said, "Get that shit right. It's on your part."
Ooh. Doodle-doodle-doo.
And he didn't put no period or exclamation, nothing. He just straight to the point.
That's good.
Hurry up, Mike. Waiting on you. I love you, Andrew. Let Andrew and Lady J on you now. She said let Andrew in this. So, damn, y'all all giving me shit.
I got other. There's the barber.
Layden said, "What you drinking, Mike?"
I'm drinking coffee milk, and the coffee syrup today is called Autocrat. It's good stuff. Yeah, I didn't really have time to make hot coffee, which I only prefer.
What's up, T Mills?
Because it like juices me up.
Hi, Brooke. Hi, Brooke. Watch out behind you. Oh, shit. Oh, he got a golden doodle, too. His dog is pretty tight. He got one of them golden doodles. Which is like a Labrador retriever and a... What is that called? What's the other dog? The doodle?
Whatever the doodle is, it's the part that I don't like.
Fluffy thing.
It's the part. It's not fluffy. It's like.
Yeah, it's the curly hair.
Yeah.
What's up, Nate? Nate say support local, my friends. Support local.
Yeah, so it's whole milk and you put coffee syrup in it. It's like chocolate
Milky
stuff,
coffee.
but it's coffee flavored. It's already sweetened. It's the best
Says lots of dog traffic behind you today.
best
Yep.
thing ever.
This your first time coming on. How you know it's a lot of dog traffic daily? You don't know that. A poodle. That's what it is. There you go. Much love. It's a poodle.
Man, this Zoom thing. This is gonna be where
How you say his name? Vivillian Kessel. What? I can't. Boy, I definitely can't pronounce your name. If you got two V's in your name, there's no way I'm pronouncing your name. I already got a hard time using the letter V. But good morning to you, my man, VV. That's why I'm gonna call you VV. That's a good nickname, actually. Just know this better not be your last time in the comments, because I remember. If I give you a nickname, I'm definitely remember. I was trying to be sarcastic, backfired. By the way, your coffee is on route, both of you.
who said that?
Who coffee is on route?
Who said that?
Who got his coffee?
Oh, Leighton.
Leighton
He's
got his
shipping
coffee?
it. Not imminently.
Oh,
Not-
bro, don't say it like it was finna be here right now.
Yeah, no, I was
Dang.
really excited there for a second.
The heck? Leighton be playing with our emotions.
So, if I remember correctly, Andrew's going to come in with two devices.
Where Cassie
I'm not
at?
going to get tricked because I need the other one to come on
Hey, Tanya.
first. Unless
It's JT. I'm a super fan. Are you? How you a super fan?
Oh, he is. That's Jason.
Oh.
He is a super fan.
You want,
Well, he's a top fan. Facebook says he's a top fan.
This is my Twitch account.
He's a super fan in our heart, though. Because
Dang,
look, he's on
JT,
two
why
things.
you
He's on two things. He's on Facebook and Twitch for us. He's helping
You
us.
need to get us some more fans.
Oh, they both say Andrew Mutty. This should be interesting.
Vivian is how it's pronounced. Okay, Vivian.
Do.
What's up, Adam? Should be for 420 or 421.
All right, so we're gonna. Do.
Nate said Autocrat is a local Rhode Island coffee syrup company.
It is. It's delicious. So right
Ooh,
now I'm
Scott,
gonna do this.
Scott just got on JT and said, I'm the super fan. Uh-oh. JT. I don't know, JT. JT got two pro. Y'all seen that. I know y'all seen that. That was dumb fast reflexes. But JT said that he the super fan because he on Twitch and he on Facebook. Scott, you just on Facebook, my brother. I'm sorry, but if I was to choose a super fan at this moment, not saying that you can't up your badge. See, I'm not Mike. I'm not giving you the what he was calling you, the intern. See, I didn't give you the intern thing. I'm trying to give you ways to up your badge. So if I was you, Scott, I'd go make a Twitch account, a YouTube account.
And
Yeah, Johnny, I'm wearing it. Johnny, we owe Johnny a T-shirt, by the way. Yeah, I gotta wear it until
I have to log. That's because Johnny's making me log into Twitch to tell me where to send it to him.
I gotta wear it a couple times before I give it to you, Johnny. Just make sure it fit right.
This is so weird. I was just trying to clean this up.
Y'all can be super fans, but we
Andrew, if
is
you think
familiar.
it makes sense to, you could like mute the audio on your phone so this way
What's up,
we don't end
Chris?
up with an echo because it'll probably end up echoing with both.
Eric, let's do a
If you
super
can hear
fan
me.
contest.
There.
Not all heroes wear capes. I'm really sad that I'm not a super fan. Uh-oh. People are getting disappointed.
Oh no, I was just saying if you mute the audio on your phone, because we only
best
need audio
they
from
sell
you from
Autocrat
one
coffee
space,
is
one place. Does that make
coffee
sense?
ice cream too delicious.
Coffee ice cream is my favorite ice cream.
It's an autocrat coffee.
Shout out
ice
to my mom who's
cream. I'm a
watching.
first-time viewer.
Appreciate.
How would you sum up what you guys are looking to accomplish? So, Jesus, I was gonna say Jesus, but it's pronounced Jesus. What's up, Jesus? What are we
Jesus,
trying to accomplish?
Right now, we're just trying to accomplish. Apparently,
I don't know what you
floundering
like to do.
around a little bit.
What you like to do in your. Do you smoke?
Andrew, we still got you, right?
If you smoke, let us
Yeah, I'm
know.
here.
Because if you smoke,
right.
you finna,
Well, we're
you
ready
finna
for
learn
you.
how to grow it.
Can you hear me?
We sure can. Right now on the show, we have Andrew Mutty from Beantown Greentown. Andrew, who has been patiently waiting for us, is going to show us a bunch of cool stuff.
What up, Andrew?
What's up, guys?
How are you this
How are ya?
morning? How are you? We love your wallpaper and your glasses.
I'm a little frustrated today, bros.
Tell us about it. Tell us.
Tell ya. The audio coming through okay?
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Just take a deep breath and smile.
My heart's thumping, and I'm like really frustrated because I looked out my window this morning and I saw snow, and I'm trying to get plants ready for springtime, and this is just driving me bananas.
I bet that's driving a lot of people crazy because now's the time of year when you're supposed to plant outside, right?
You get ready for it. You know, everybody has this like, oh, here comes springtime. I have tulips that are about to pop, and they're not even going to pop because it's going to take them longer because of the snow. But whatever.
Right.
Hey, check this out. Do you remember this? Does anybody remember these?
Oh yeah.
That's a piece of the record-breaking golden joint, right?
Yeah, we rolled 116-foot joint that was this wide. It's about as big as my thumb, but we rolled this at the Harvest Cup 2 years ago.
Beast.
And,
It was a beast.
I put it in these little glass jars, and I have a few still kicking around, but they're dated for 420 for last year, and I figured, why don't we do a little giveaway? I'm going to give this away. Cool with that?
Yeah, definitely. So
All right.
for today's show, you're
I'll tell
talking
people
about,
what
right?
they got to do. You ready?
Yes. Go ahead.
I'm thinking of a musical artist that's dead. Okay? 2 hits.
Okay.
Music artist, and he's dead.
Michael Jackson, Tupac.
No, don't. It's you're not in the contest.
You post it in the comments. I got one of these for Eric anyway.
Okay.
You post it in the comments, and at the end of the show, I'll tell you who it is. Maybe we can resurrect this artist.
That's awesome. I love the idea. So for today's contest, we're Beantown Greentown is giving away a piece of the world record-breaking longest joint that's gold, and he's got like a piece of it, and you're gonna get that. It's
wrapped
awesome.
in shine papers. It's beautiful. It's stuffed.
Ooh, we got some good names
Okay?
coming in.
I don't know what to tell people, but you cannot smoke this. It's a year-old weed. You can smoke it if you want, but here's the disclaimer: do not smoke it. And it says right on it. We
You
had
just
this
got to
company
mix it
called
with some
Tempo,
decent
made
weed.
Beautiful little packages for us. Shine Papers gave us like a bunch of papers, and we rolled the whole thing with it.
That's called filler weed. It's when you low on the good weed, and so you just fill it with that, and then
Actually,
it kind of makes the blunt a
There
little
was a
thicker.
lot of good weed though. I think in there too. I mean, there's a mix, right?
Oh,
There was some.
There was tons of good weed.
After a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, after a year.
That's like eating Thanksgiving food. That's like eating Thanksgiving food next year.
Right.
Well, this is amazing because there's only so many of these, right? I mean, it was.
We made 420 of them.
That's dope.
Show us again so people can see what it looks like.
Yeah, all right, hang on. I'll take it out of the package. It's beautiful packaging. It's glass, cork on the end of it. This thing's been stuffed in there. But what we did was we took little nuggets of it, right?
Yep.
Look at that. This weed just jammed in there. And it's like falling out the end. And we put it in here. We made it just like a cute little commemorative. What I'm telling people, and now that we're licensed, this is really going to come true. I'm telling people, I'm like, wherever we sell our weed, which is another thing I got to tell you, this is rad. But wherever we sell it, this is your golden ticket. Like if we're having a party and you want a ticket to get in, don't even buy it. Just show up with this damn thing. I'm gonna let you in the front door.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
cool.
History that just keeps giving back. That's what Beantown Greentown's about. More weed, less greed, baby.
Heck yeah.
Duh.
That's awesome. All right, so I didn't even think any of these were still around and available anymore. So today's contest, Andrew is thinking of a musical artist that has passed on. They are no longer alive. You need to start blasting in the comments, no matter which platform you're watching on. Just make some guesses. At the end of the show, he's going to reveal who it is. We'll see which one of you guessed, and then we'll pick out of you. So it's okay if there's some doubles, but
Johnny, your shirt not missing is right here, my brother. I'm fitting it up for you, making sure it's gonna be nice and snug for you.
All right, cool. So
all right, so yes,
talking about.
Yeah, please. I didn't mean to.
Get this rolling?
Yeah, I didn't mean to drag it out. I'm sorry. I was just excited about the joint.
Dude, me too. I love these things. I'll find them around my house. All right. So, anyways, my job and anything I do is to help people grow. And I want people to grow more weed, less greed. I give it away all the time. We give away seeds. We give away plants. It's just what we do. It's inherent. It's in our nature. It's in our blood. And you got to smoke local, right? Come on. Smoke local. So keep it here. Grow it here. This shit's going to hit national soon. And then all of a sudden you're going to get all these Cali packs loaded with Eagle 20 and all this crap that everybody thinks is awesome. But come on. Grow it at home. Learn how to grow it nice. And then you can smoke it. Clean meds is what it's all about, right? So we're going to talk about potting. And what I always tell everybody about potting and growing is the two go hand in hand because let's face it, time is money, right? Everybody's got all the time in the world right now, but we ain't making money. How are you going to save money? How are you going to save time? How are you going to keep your life moving ahead? I got 2 kids, 2 dogs, full-time job, working on Beantown Greentown. Got so much going on. Like, to be honest with you, I don't have time to be down there like Dr. Scientist mixing all my nukes, and there's plenty of people that do it. They do a great job doing it. I'm an organic grower. I love organic soils. I love the taste, smell, the quality of the bud. And what I do is I grow in super soil. You just add water. You go downstairs, pull up the hose, walk away. Done. I get to go upstairs, snuggle with my wife, make sure she's happy, continue on in life, right? So make things simple, make it easy, make it affordable. Super soil right now is like $35, $40 a bag. If you're going to do a full run, 6 plants, 10, 12 plants, you're looking at probably $120 for 6 plants. That's just in soil.
So Andrew, I know a lot of people that do super soil. Usually folks have their sort of like little recipe where as they're beginning to mix that initial soil, they're adding some little things here and there. My question though is, don't plants need different nutrients when they're in vegetative state versus flowering state? And so how can somebody make sure that the right nutrients are coming out at the right time, or what do you do about that? All
right. Well, I'm gonna give this talk as if we're talking to people that are just kind of getting into it. I think a lot of people right now are new gardeners. But to your point exactly, yes, the plants need, gentle soil when they're rooting, when seedling. They don't want it too hot. You burn the root, the plant won't grow. Then when you transplant into bigger pots, they got to have the right nutrients in them for the veg state of growth. And then when you transplant them into bigger pots, when you go in a flower, you want them in different nutrients. So when they're flowering, they get, all the nice aromas, have all the specific nutrients that it needs. And nutrients is a whole nother topic. So let's keep it basic, right? You got your grow nutes, your flower nutes. There's all that stuff for it. But you have scientists and a lot of weed nerds go out and they make their own soil, right? Mix all this stuff together, and you know what to add. You can find recipes. Subcool is one of the most popular. He has his own recipe online. You can go there. You got to make it in bulk, so you're making a ton of it. So that's not really that conducive to new growers and home growers and people with little money, right? So this stuff called super soil right here. Sohum. Second. Just add water. This has everything you need in it to get you through veg. I give it about 3 weeks in veg. And when I transplant from plant to plant, going up in pot size, it gets a new fresh batch of it. So there's always that added there. And it says, like right on the bag, and everybody that makes the stuff, there's a couple other companies that make it too. M3 Michigan Mix, Mass Medical Strains uses that, and they talk about it so much. Just add water, like make life simple, make it organic. You don't need to add all this crap. Everybody thinks, oh, blah, I gotta go buy all this crap. You don't have to do that. So keep it simple. But what I will tell you is that you have to know like what to add when. So yes, you could add a little things here and there. I like to add some sweeteners. I'm an all natural grower. I'll add stuff like, I get crazy and wild with it, like cantaloupe juice. Just give it some basic, simple sugars. I'll scrape the inside of banana peel and mix my water and throw it in. And you should see what it does to the flavor. I grow some stuff and I'll rip the lid off of it and I'll open it in a room and people are like, holy crap, what happened in here? So besides the point, super soil is the way to go. Any basic grower. I buy bags of this and I throw it in my big pots outside. Super soil is great. Super basic, super easy. So what we're going to work on is actually talking to you about the different pots and stuff. So I got a whole display of stuff over here. It goes small, medium, large, extra large. Pots are wicked important. So now that you picked your soil, you need pots, right? What are you going to put your soil in? So there's some basics, right? So, here's a little clone. Oh, by the way, remember we rooted these clones 2 weeks ago? Yeah? Huh? Look at what we got. Sweet! All right. So we got a clone. That clone I'm going to put into probably this guy right here. Or you can put it in here. It depends what you're going to go into next. This might go outside for me. So I'm going to put it in here, get mega roots. Then I might put it into something like this. Woo! Look at the size of this pot, huh? Outdoors fabric pot. All right? Cool. So here's a perfect segue into talking about pots. You got fabric, roots like these, because they like to grow down. They grow out to the edge. When they hit the air and the sunlight, they want to die. So when they die, it sends a signal down to the main stalk to grow a new root. And you know what they say? The bigger the root, the bigger the fruit. And the more fruit we get, the more medicine we get. And that's what we want. We want serious bud. So that's a fabric pot. And then you got plastic pots, right? Check it out. Plastic. Home Depot, $5, right? Nice and long. You want a lot of roots to grow long. I drill holes in these right here. You see all those? All the water comes down, flows out. You can get tech. You can throw some perlite, some vermiculite, some rock. I've even experimented. I've put peanuts down there. You get those peanuts, you don't want to throw them away. Use them for something, So don't create too much of a zone. Just a little bit, just a layer, about an inch. You get that going. So that's an option, right? And then we got fabric pots. Woo! Here's a company I really dig because when I use fabric pots, the one thing I hated about them is they would flop over on each other and it's a pain in the ass to get all the soil in there. This company is called Spring Pots. Check these guys out. Watch this. This thing springs down like this, pops right back up, throw my soil in there, pack it around, do everything. When you're doing a bunch of these, you're trying to make it as easy as possible, right? So Spring Pot, pretty cool idea.
That is pretty cool.
What else we got? Oh yeah. Believe it or not, solo cups are hot, right? A lot of people don't like these. The light kind of shines through them, damages the roots, whatever. But they're cheap, they're easy. One thing you got to do is you got to figure out drainage on these, right? I use the blade and I cut right through the corners of these, so the drainage comes in and out. I found out this trick is wicked cool. You take this motherfucker, come over here, right? Look at this. I could get through 10 of these at a time. Right? Done. Moving on. So
that's handy.
Another cheap route is this. Grow bags. Look, plastic. Boom. Easy. Half gallon. Fill it. Stuff it in there. You don't have much money? Screw it. Make it happen. But for point of conversation, this is about a half gallon. Got holes in it for drainage. You can see right through the sucker. And it's circular. Some pots come and you'll get stuff like this. Square, don't be a square. Because I'm going to show you how to pot from pot to pot to make it super easy. Put it in and out. Another thing, you can get white buckets, but sunlight penetrates through this, kills your roots. It ain't got to be nice. White buckets, screw white buckets. Nobody likes white buckets. All right, cool. So here's a pot that's 5 gallons. So, you these are your progressions. I like to take my pot right as a clone here, stick it in here, boom, and then you go from here to here. You'll get a couple weeks, get it going, get the roots settled, things vigorous growth, and boom, flower that bitch. All right, cool. So we got this. Another thing in your grow room is to talk about drainage, right? Everybody, you water it, water comes out the bottom. Oh shit, what do I do? All right, so there's a great little tray, basic. All you need is a tray, right? Done. Catches the water. But then Home Depot sells these great bucket tops. They're like small little shop vacs. Boom, $25. Throw it on a bucket, suck it all up. I like using that because I designate one to every grow I do. If it's like indoors, outdoors, whatever, I have to clean up crap. I don't want to bring in my shop vac that's been used in the garage and all over the place and contaminate my zone. I'm squeaking up bowls and crap outside with that. Just think about that. Oh, and then there's this sucker. This lifts fabric pots up off the ground because you got to think, these pots, fabric, they get into the water in them, boom, they get wet. They sit at the bottom of this, creates mold, creates a zone. And I like how it helps drain the pot too. So look, perfect little setup. Boom. Fabric pot, boom. Drains right through, gets in the water, suck it up and shop back. Because you don't want stagnant water. Stagnant water is not good for your garden. Attracts flies and gets stinky. So is
that usually the best way to get rid of the water is a wet dry vac, you think?
Dude, I have. Like growing in tents, you got stuff set up, in your home gardening. Yeah, get a small little bucket top Home Depot one. Boom. Super nice, super easy. It's compact. It has good horsepower, so it's really good at sucking it up. The one thing it doesn't sell you at Home Depot is the tube, like an extender. And to get tents and plants in the back of your tent, an extender is good. Otherwise, you're gonna bend over and you're getting really close to it in your hands. But that's my favorite. So a lot of what I talk about is what I like to do and how I do it. There's so many ways to skin the cat in this game. You can just get crazy and all caught up with it. So another thing that when we're talking about transplanting and getting into different pots is products that'll help your roots, like boom, like they're in a new area, they're in a new environment, and they're always like new soil, so they get freaked out a little bit. You could buy some mycos. There's a company called Great White. It's wicked expensive though, and you sprinkle it on your roots and in your hole, and the roots respond really well to it. There's also this product called Recharge. It does a very similar thing. It has a lot of versatility with it, but these are all beneficial to bacteria and microbes and such. So it helps generate the soil to boom have good root explosion. So another product I use all the time too is Mammoth. That does a lot of the same. The beneficial bacteria of the soil helps the plants a lot. It's a micro nude. It's like I talk a lot about organic growing, not liking nudes, but I add some things sometimes. So that's what it comes down to. So all right, let's get into this. Do we got any questions or anything? Anything pop up?
I think most of the questions, so not questions, everyone's kind of going with your contest idea. So there's a lot of people that are.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, sign it up. Okay, so I'm going to get into a quick little potting session.
Okay.
I have a pot set up, so if we cut down to angle number 2. I have a spring pot here. This is the style of pot that doesn't have the springs in it. So I set it up for us. I added some soil. I dumped a bunch of water in here, so it's kind of moist right now. But what I want to show you is this cool technique to make transplanting a lot easier. So what I'm going to do is I added some water. I'm going to throw it back up because you want the water to saturate all the way down through the plant, okay? It's going to come all the way down here. You want to make sure that everything's nice and wet. So we're going to add some more soil. This should be all we need for this transplant. So I like to keep the soil like about, an inch or 2 inches, right below the lip. Because what I'm going to do is when I'm watering is I'm going to water a lot and let the water just kind of move its way around and then drain into the soil. So we're right here. I like my soil moist when I'm transplanting. So it's an old cotton candy. I don't know why certain things live in my life, but this is an old cotton candy thing my kids ate, and it just makes a perfect little watering. I know that it's a full like quart of water here, so every time I water, I know how much I'm giving it. So I'm gonna do some circulars like that. The best part about growing is getting your hands dirty, right? So here's my solo cup. Mass Medical. This plant's called DQ. I nicknamed it, but it's Drama Queen. So it's a small little veg plant that's about 6 inches tall. And at this point, it should have the right root system to do its thing. So what I like to do is I like to dig a hole. Get your hand in there, dig a hole. The soil is nice and moist now, so it stays up. It's like when you're playing in the sand with your kids, or as a kid, as a big kid like Eric Martin is. And boom, 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 get it all tucked in there. So, right, check this out. Pack the soil in there around it a little bit. You don't want to pack it too much because you want water to be able to absorb. Look at that little baby just sitting right in there, right? Look at that. Oh, she's so healthy, so happy. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Wiggle it around. All right. It's like making a sandcastle, but the reverse. Perfect little zone for it. You're not getting it in there. You're not messing with the roots. You're not trying to jam soil in there. Done deal. Here we go. I'll pull this out. Nice and easy. You want to just kind of squeeze the edges to compress it because it's all stuck to the side of the pot. You have roots busting out the bottom, catching it and all that. So what we're going to do is just gently push. Comes out. So this one's a little young. She's a little gentle, but if you notice, you can see the roots right here. They're not as crazy as I'd like them to, but sometimes they come down, they wrap all around, they get all nice and nuts. But I want this plant to take off. So as it's in that phase of generating roots, it's just doing its thing. I'm going to do this transplant because hopefully she'll just take off in this new fabric pot. So here we go.
Hey Andrew, do me a favor and slide your whole pot setup forward about a foot.
Okay.
Perfect. That's great.
All right, cool. So super easy theory, right? Here's the solo cup. Boom, right in there. Everything's compact, nice and easy. So this is the stage. If you had mycos or some other microbes, you could throw them right in there. I have that recharge, but I'm not going to add that till later. I'm going to let the water settle in there. So I'm going to actually water the inside of this. I like to make sure she's got her stuff just enough right at the bottom so she goes. Another tip is if your soil is nice and dry, I like transplanting it dry. There's many theories on it, you can tell, but this is just how I do it. I let it dry out a little bit. Soil's not too moist and clunky. When it's wet, it tends to fall apart, and you got to deal with that. But this is like a nice, perfect little transplant. So I'm gonna jam it right in here. Yep, boom. Look, so easy, right? So easy. Now just gently push around the edges. And because this is a transplant, I like to create a little moat. I'll do like a little spin jammy jam like this. Boom, boom, boom. And this creates this little moat right here, right? So then I take that moat, and I'm going to water right around it. So everything kind of seeps in right around that newly potted plant. All right. So, and this is the stage. If I had some of that recharge mixed up, I'd definitely add that right now. But this soil is so nice. It has so many nutrients in it. It smells a little like cow poop. Like there's probably a little manure in here. I love it. And, that's about enough water right there. You can feel it kind of soaking in. Now, you don't need to totally dump tons of water in here because the plant's small. The roots aren't going to penetrate all that water. I like to moisten it up at the bottom so that it packs in. Once it's packed in, you can add more soil on top. And then you make this happen with more wet soil. That way you get an even balance of wetness. But right at the top now, it's nice and moist all around the side. I'm not going to pack it down a ton. But what I'll do is that, every couple of days as I come around and I notice this is drying up, I'll just recreate that moat. I'll move it around. And boom, it's done. Right? Happy plant, happy life. Boom, kick a little bit of the water off right there. Good.
Andrew, does that water need to be at a certain pH?
There's theories on this, man, and Mass Medical will tell you no. Just add water. I pH my water. I don't know, just because. And I especially do it when I'm enhancing the water. I add lemon juice. Lemon juice is an acid. It's just like pH down. many people that tell you citrus acid will kill all the microbes in there. I've never found that to be true. So uh, the lemon juice is an essential oil. There's essential smells in there that I get this crazy citrus weed. So I know a bunch of people smoking them. You all probably know up there. But anyways, so that's that. That's potting 101 for you. Um, and here's another thing. Some of these bags, you'll go and buy them. Some of them will not have handles on them. It's super important to, even if it's like $50, sorry, not $50, like 50 cents more, $5 more. You got to have handles. You got to find a way to move these things around your garden because pots are a pain in the ass. And fabric pots like this are good because they have them right on the side. Take a 5-gallon bucket, for example. Like when you pull this handle up, it's right in the middle where the stock's going to be. So you're going to be trying to carry it and move it with all this crap going on. Luckily, 5-gallon buckets have a nice little grip on the side, so you can just kind of grab that and hold that, which is good. So what else can we show you that I was talking about potting? But that's transplanting, that's potting, that's pretty much where we're at. But if there's any questions, let's take them now, and I could probably pick a winner for the thing soon, or go from there. But that's pretty much where I'm at.
There's a lot of folks that are also just commenting that they love watching you do this. By the way,
Wow! Right on.
Somebody mentioned
I'm trying to do more. I'll find a way to do more. And what I'd like to do is, if you don't mind, let's do it as my growth cycle's going. It may be a little jumping around, but we can format it that way. It's free flow. We're shut-ins. We're doing what we're doing, right?
Absolutely. No, that sounds great. Yeah, I was looking.
So
just looking to see if anyone had any specific questions.
I got a cool announcement.
Okay, tell us. Lay it on us.
I'm in the process of bringing 4 more ladies in my life.
Okay, and do your existing ladies know about this?
Yeah, they do. They like them. All my lady friends get along. It's kind of cool. But this is important because, like, for me, fundamentally, on a business basis, I want to align myself with certain people. So I'm going to be happy to announce that our first round of flower is going to be available at only 4 women-owned businesses in Massachusetts.
Wow, that's amazing. So,
letters of intent signed right here, frontal, bacco. And to thank those beautiful women for all that they do for us and for the world, I made these care packages for them from Beantown Greentown. Inside them, they have a beautiful women's sweatshirt. They have one of our her cannabis stickers. They got the Beantown Greentown stickers. I put one of those joints in there. You can hear that. There's some flour. There's some rosin in here. So we got some hot stuff that's going to be happening. And dude, ladies are psyched.
That's amazing. And how awesome. How awesome of a
I
way
try to spread the love a little bit, It's like my hometown, Haverhill, so STEM cultivation, STEM is going to open here, the dispensary right on Main Street. Carolyn's Cannabis, how can you not align yourself with her, right? She's wonderful. The people out in Calix, out in Great Barrington, and we're also going to the Treehouse. Royalty Group has a new dispensary, and they're gonna have 2 stores open, one in Kingsborough and one down in Boston. So watch out for those guys. They're gonna come out, and I'm psyched about that. So
we're on, by the way. They can see us now. I finally just put us up there just a second ago. It's all right. Whatever you can. So that's really exciting. By the way, I had your pictures ready to bring up, but for some reason I was.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even get into that. But let's do.
We can save them.
Aeroponics one. You got those?
Let's see, aeroponics one.
Yeah, because this is interesting. This is potting coming from aeroponics. Aeroponics have like an interesting root system. and they're really long. You know, they'll come out of the your clone machine with these really long roots, and they're really sensitive. So you don't want to just like jam them in a hole and just pack a bunch of soil around them. Um,
Yeah, give me 1 second, and I'm gonna bring it up here.
yeah, no worries.
Um,
I'm gonna bust this out. I'm gonna show you some of the cool stuff I gave the girls while we're waiting. Beantown Greentown hoodies. Uh, you can buy these on our website. Look, we do them up too. Right on the back, you got a nice little tag. Oh, they're super soft and cozy. So this whole package is for Caroline up here in at STEM. Beantown Greentown stickers. Oh, snap show. I just got so many stickers in. I ordered like 10,000 of them. What do you think? For days, bro. For days. Stickers. Woo! I will mail these to anybody that wants them. All right. You can go to our website and it's a sticker pack. They're like $5. It just helps me cover the cost of shipping and handling and the pain in the ass packing them and getting them out there. But dude, these things are everywhere. They're all over the world. What else did I give them? Oh yes. Dude, I got these diamonds pressed from my plant last year. Oh my god, my outdoor plant. I had a huge, massive plant growing in my greenhouse. These diamonds smell terrific. Good friend of ours crushed them for me. That's BHO. I got some bubble hash going out to folks. Woo! They're getting the bubble hash. We just harvested some Boston Massacre. This is our own strain. Oh, crunch. A little hairy because that's how I like giving it to people. You know, throw that in a joint. Ooh, stinky, stinky, stinky. Crystals galore. Oh, and then this is a pineapple chunk. I love this plant. I just grew this. It's a really fat flower. It's freaking awesome. I don't even know if it's pineapple chunk though. It's actually a plant from seed, so you don't know what you're getting. Check this out. Oh yeah, beautiful little bud. So this little sample pack going over to her. She's gonna love it. She's gonna be able to get high as. All right. So what else we got? What's that? You got those pictures going up?
I do. They're up right now. So I got the first one,
yeah?
which is you holding.
I guess I can't see it, but hang on 1 second.
Yeah, you're holding the plant with the roots hanging down.
Yeah. All right, hang on.
That was the first picture you gave me. You might want me to start at the end though. Who knows?
Yeah. All right, so here we go. That plant right there. All right. So go up a little bit, right? Go to the picture that just shows the pot with the hole in it. So this is a 5-gallon bucket. It's a pot, and the picture that you're seeing should have a hole in it, right? So I jam like the end of a broomstick in there. Boom. You know, water around it. You know, swivel it around a little bit. You're creating the zone because those roots are like this long. You know, when they get that big, and you want to just be gentle to them. So I create that hole. Then you can keep going through them. Then you'll see that I'll drop the plant down in there, right?
Yep.
And I can let it get down so the stem has enough room to live right on the side, and I'll kind of tuck it in there. But I don't pack the soil in. I let nature do that. So I'll water that hole. You can see the shot with the water there. And I'll water that hole, and it kind of fills it in on its own. And then once it starts to get stable, I'll stabilize it, and then I'll gently pack around it. So that's what that whole bunch of pictures was meant for, was to show those ones. And I did another one. If you want to bring up the actual air pots themselves, the ones with all crazy holes in it. That's one type of pot I didn't talk about earlier, but air pots, they're like really packed and they're really cool. They're a lot like fabric pots, but they have this crazy like NASA looking structure to them. And they're designed in such a way so the root grows down and it grows out. And like I was saying before, it hits the light and the air and it dies and resends it. When you pull those things apart, oh my God, the root structure is like a soccer ball in there. So here's a picture like I did earlier. I filled it halfway and then I started pouring all the water in there. And with these pots, it's really hard to keep the soil up against the up against the wall. So when it's wet and it's kind of mud, you just like smush it against the side. And then you put your pot in like I have there. When the pot's in there, kind of wiggle it around, and I'll shake the sides, and it falls in and packs down. And then you can add some more at that point. These are a little more tricky. And then you water that, and then you pull it out. You do the transplant part, like I just showed you a minute ago. So that's that.
Yeah, it's very cool. I was just going through some of the different pictures of your air pots.
Yeah, totally. So there's a lot of places you can buy all your stuff around locally. I'm a North Shore, Eastern Massachusetts guy. And I shop right up here in Plastow. I actually go to New Hampshire. I save the tax money, and I'll buy my stuff at Green Harvest. You can go to Boston Gardener. They're in Dudley. A bunch of great guys. Dudley Square, Roxbury. You Grow is set up in Brockton. Those guys are kind of that South Shore. Got my earbud. That's how it goes, right? Trying to be tech around here.
I'm glad you weren't holding.
Fake, by the way.
I'm glad you weren't holding your child. Are they fake?
Yeah. Anyway.
That's amazing. You definitely.
Good job. Be silly.
You definitely came off as smarter with those glasses on.
Sure did. Full joke.
Actually, I got to say, you always seem super smart. I don't know. I would. That's not even a joke. You actually.
He said you dumb without him.
Yeah. Oh, stop. There we go. Uh-oh. Back to business.
I don't want to show you the lower angle. My pants are like way below my butt right now. Like, hey.
Yeah, actually, fortunately, no one ever sees that I don't wear pants every day.
That's so funny. You say that.
I went to the doctor yesterday. Things have been like really stressful with everyone being shut in, so I was pretty stressed out. I went to the doctor. The bottom half of me, I was wearing nothing but saran wrap, right? Like plastic wrap, saran wrap. The doctor took one look at me and said, "Clearly, I can see your nuts."
That's awesome.
Get it?
Yeah. I get it.
I don't get it. I'm lost.
Clearly. Hey, let's give this away. I gotta get going. My kids are screaming upstairs.
You're like, on that note, let's get back.
I'm lost.
Okay, so
With the saran wrap,
we've had here. We got to clear this up though before you announce the winner. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's been a bunch of people that have been commenting in the comments. Some people actually had they would inevitably guess the same guess that somebody else had guessed, right?
Yeah.
But we have one to give away, correct?
Right.
Yeah. No. So here's the thing: is you're going to announce the winner. We'll have to go back and look and see how who guessed that person, right?
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
The first person to go on the website and buy a sticker pack, right? I'll find the first one based upon the comment that's right. Let's do this. We'll get all the comments that are right.
Okay.
I'll take all the names, and then I'll find the first person because my website system's set up to go bing, right? I'll find the first person who gets the right answer that buys a sticker pack, and they'll be the ones to get this. So it's kind of like a race.
Okay. Wow, that's cool.
Right. Do you know any other way to do it?
No, I totally I'm down with it. But so by the way, the website, remind us of the website so we can pin it to the top so people can be ready to go.
It's beantowngreentown.com. Boom.
I didn't want it just in case there's because his Instagram is Martin Jr. __. So clearly,
Beantown Greentown.
Good names. That's a good name. There could have been you might have had to pick beantowngreentown.net. I don't know.
Eric, that's pretty simple, man. I thought you'd have something good like the chocolatier of love.
Whoa!
For what?
For your Instagram name.
Oh nah.
That's a good
one.
one.
I'm pretty casual when it comes to that stuff. I try to keep it real PG.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm shipping Shia LaBeouf some steroids to beat you in the race.
He's in such trouble. By the way, we picked a date.
Shipping
so
oh, you did great.
Yeah, it's May 16th is the day.
All right. How about let's make it an event? I'll show up. I'll bring a bunch of Boston Massacre weed, and I'll put joints 6 feet apart from each other so everybody can grab one.
That sounds amazing. And then everyone can enjoy one as they watch Eric get
Totally.
carried by a
Totally.
guy that's not quite as big as him.
Oh
Not near
shit!
It's embarrassing.
Okay.
Hang on. I just gotta go. I just gotta go answer my door. But when I come right back, I'll pick that winner.
Da-na-na. So I can't believe that's why we got demonetized the other day, or whatever, flagged by Facebook, was the Jeopardy theme song. I thought it was something else. It wasn't. It was totally the Jeopardy theme song.
Yeah, because that's why my Instagram thing got deleted too.
I wonder what he's got at his door. I wonder what it could be. I see some chatters. By the way, I love his that wallpaper, and that's a weird thing to say, but what the fuck?
Oh, that's
What's going on out there?
what happened to Muddy? What happened to Andrew? What happened to Muddy?
Jesus. I've been
Hey,
rolling
somebody call 911. Muddy's been hurt. And he's been kidnapped.
My grave for months. I don't know what to tell you. What's going on with this stupid contest thing? Anybody know what's going on? I can't get a grip on life anymore. This coronavirus actually woke me up.
Who is that?
Oh man, coronavirus is killing it. I'm giving this away if you named me. Hubba hubba hubba. Watch me shake myself. Who? I'm the king.
I guess that's who the.
Wait, are
I'm the
you?
king
Are
of
you
crap.
supposed to
Look at
be
me.
the winner?
Wait, who is he? Wait, who is it?
I'm missing the winner. So the winner kidnapped Muddy and apparently
it's Elvis.
came back to life.
It's Elvis. That's who
It's
it is.
Elvis.
It's you know what it is Elvis has been gone for so long that the hair, he grew the hair out and it threw me off a little bit. But it's old Elvis with the glasses.
Man, it's long.
So
All right,
Ready to
so
rock and roll, baby. Hubba,
So
hubba.
somebody put Elvis in the beginning too.
no, but here's the thing now is that if multiple people put Elvis, I think the idea is that they're supposed to go to your website and buy a sticker. They have to buy a sticker pack, right?
Oh yeah, it's just a sticker pack, man. It's only $5, but I got tons of money coming out of my pockets. I haven't spent it in you.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm gonna be eating a peanut butter and banana and bacon sandwich in your honor.
Oh, that's right on, man. Right on, man. I love peanut butter and bacon. Ho, ho. They know they call me the hound dog, right?
He said, I gotta go take a shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Eric thought you died. Eric was just saying he had thought that you had passed away, but clearly you haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, I'm still here. Me and Tupac are roomies, just like you guys.
For real? Damn, that's crazy.
Dude,
Tell us
man,
what's up.
He's the man.
He's
the man. You gotta love him. All right, so
People are
with Beantown Greentown this year. You hear that?
people are calling your character Macho Man Randy Elvis.
I love it.
We love it too. We can't wait for him to come back. You know, there is a danger that people might like Macho Man Randy Elvis more than Andrew Mutty. So we're gonna. I guess the jury will be out, and we'll have to have a poll next time you come on, and we'll see which.
Pool. I love pools. I'm not a great swimmer, but I'll float around in one for sure, bro.
drinking hard too.
I'm into it, bro.
You better not be drinking that for real. You're gonna be sleep on the couch in 2 hours.
I just drink now, so Priscilla can drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I bet.
And Andrew,
she don't like it when I drive drunk, so.
Maybe tomorrow or the next day you can come on real quick and you'll be able to let us know who the actual winner was. Or maybe before the end of the show you'll message me if you can tell. I don't know, but we'll figure it out so that we can say who won.
Man, it's me. I'm a winner. I'm
Yeah.
a winner. Yeah.
You know what I appreciate? You know what I appreciate about this appearance by Macho Man Randy Elvis is that you're setting the bar really high for Nick the Intern.
Jen said, yes to all of this,
Nick
Muddy.
the Intern wasn't in any of my contests or my wrestling matches. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
Nick the Intern, is he like 16 or something? Nah. He ain't got shit on me.
Macho Man Randy Elvis, a.k.a. Andrew Mutty, we
Macho-
appreciate you joining us today.
Macho Man Randy Elvis.
Well, I'll let you know who the winner is, but you know what? I might just have to smoke this one myself. See you guys later.
All right.
Back to the grave he goes.
And Andrew Mutty.
I said don't smoke it, but I'm desperate. I haven't seen weed in years.
You gotta go. You gotta go down real slow, like you going into. You gotta go down real slow, like you going into a grave. You gotta go.
Get out of here.
Andrew Mutty from Beantown Greentown.
Mary Palmer said, "Is he single?"
He is actually. And we know that because he was saying that he's got multiple new ladies coming in his
Who
life.
want that last name Muddy?
So actually,
Who want the last name Muddy?
well, actually, his amazing news was that Beantown Greentown has agreed that their first harvest is going to go solely to female-owned dispensaries here in Massachusetts. So they're going to help support those folks first, which is really awesome.
Macho
huge.
Man Randy Elvis.
That's totally huge. Oh, you know what? I don't know if he's
Mary Palmer, why are you trying to holler? Why you trying to holler?
Well, and it's my bad again, but I was thinking, I wanted Mary Palmer, I wanted DJ Stenny to DJ today, live on our thing, like going in and going out.
Stanny.
But I don't even remember what day it is half the time, so I didn't. He wanted to do it, I didn't follow up in time. Well, we'll have to do it on another day, which is fine. I.
Slim Shady.
So, by the way, Darren Miller would like to come on the show.
Darren Miller. I remember Darren.
Yeah, at the last time you saw him, I think was at the Harvest Cup.
Yeah, and I did the show with the Token Dead one.
Oh, the Token Dead. Shout out to the Token Dead if you guys are watching. I know they were on
Jeff.
Instagram earlier.
What up,
Watching.
Jeff?
We appreciate those guys. They're awesome.
What it do? Quarantine is getting to you, Michael Doobie.
Who said that?
Avril Andre.
It is.
It's starting to get to him. He can't take it no more.
Well, I'm
Whoa,
just I
whoa.
don't know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I feel
he don't want
I'm all up in my feelings.
to be around y'all no more. He don't like y'all.
So,
no
by the way,
more.
just in case,
Just in case,
I must be tired. I don't know why. I got some
he
decent
is
sleep.
Tired, but he got some sleep.
Yeah. So
Y'all quiet in the comments.
Johnny
That's whack. Y'all not loyal.
Restream Bot said I won. So yay.
Y'all not loyal. Y'all not in the comments. I'm finna get up and leave. Y'all only become loyal when I get mad and stuff.
No, we love Ben and Jeff from The Token Dead. They're awesome. They came on to break some big news about their movie, and we had some weird technical issues that day.
Oh yeah, they was mad.
Yeah, we ran the whole gamut. It was like Zoom and Facebook Messenger and phone call, and yeah, it is probably time to smoke. It's 11:32. I'm really sorry.
Ray and I have not eaten today. I know, right? You can tell. If I'd have ate, I'd have been straight. I was doing good earlier.
OJ.
I was holding it down earlier, but the gas tank ran out, and I need some more food. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What's funny is
Adam, you're right. It is time to smoke.
it's funny that Danny Danko is gonna like look at his email and be like, "What's
Don't
going on
leave
with
us
this guy
again."
Mike?"
Avery, you made me leave yesterday. That was so mean what you did, and you got me back this morning. What bridge is that in the background?
You have to guess.
Yeah, don't be asking all these questions. I'm trying to figure
gotta
out
guess.
where we live.
You totally gotta guess.
It's a bridge and it got alligators inside of the lake. That's a lake.
You know,
It's a lake and it's alligators in there and it's a random bridge. So you gotta go do your geography and figure it out. Which lake got alligators and bridges? God, please no pickled eggs today. Ooh, we got a whole thing of them in there too. That's crazy.
So,
Lady J, can you please not tell people like exactly where we are? That would be absolutely great. Like absolutely great if you can just delete that comment and don't tell people where we are because there's
that's all right.
a lot of people that
I got
follow
rid of
this.
it quickly. I got rid of it quickly. Yeah, well,
Well, I guess it's time to switch locations now because you can't have no privacy, no nothing. Everybody gotta know where we are. So we gotta switch the locations now because it's just getting a little out of hand. I don't want to be taking a shower at 6 a.m. and somebody's in my window with some pickled eggs. I'm gonna lose.
that's all right.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I would definitely lose my mind. This would be the last show y'all see me at.
Oh, good times. So shout out to the Token Dead. Jeff, we see you in the comments. We appreciate you. Token Dead have been doing some cool stuff too.
Shoot, y'all are not far if it's true. Well, no, it's not true. We definitely live at far, far away land. You ever seen Shrek? Remember where they was going? The castle? That's where we live. Far, far away land. Way out there. Like you gotta just go. Yeah, it's not even a car that could take you there. You gotta like take a car and you gotta hop on a boat and then you gotta battle three knights and then a dragon and then you can get us.
We're gonna end up having Danny Danko on another day. Hope it'd be cool if it'd be sooner than later. But
Jen, we already had somebody come. So yesterday we had Mike's sister come and complain. She filed a complaint about the taxes and some other stuff. You can come. You're more than welcome to come to the office to file a complaint. Just know that your complaint takes 28 to 30 business days to be accepted. And then after that, you have to go through another 7-day trial period of us getting back to you. That's the line. So if we don't get back to you within the next 7 business days, then you can call back and file another complaint, and then we'll get back to you in another 30 business day. So you see how the cycle keeps going. We'll eventually get back to you, but the more you complain, the longer it's gonna take. The less you complain, the faster we might get back to you.
do you need some hot sauce?
I would try one. Y'all gotta tell me which one to try though. I'll try before we log off.
Do you guys? I think you should probably try like the.
Nah, we should let him
not
try.
The hottest.
We should let him try.
Who?
We should let him pick
Who's
which
him?
one. The one that got him.
Ruben.
No, it's Rodney. Yeah. See, you see, hey Rodney.
So Rodney's
see,
the hot sauce, and Ruben's the
Rodney.
love
You
potion.
see how you keep getting you mixed up. I'll be at your window at 6 a.m. with ranch dressing for Eric. I mean, I'll take the ranch. That's cool. Just leave it at the door though. You ain't gotta stay because I'm be in the shower and I don't want you.
Rebecca, it is the
around while
Chelsea
I'm getting
Bridge.
in the shower.
All right, we're gonna go over to Nick the Intern. I'm not
Grim
sure.
Reaper, he said. He want me to try the Grim Reaper.
That sounds really hot. That
Oh,
sounds
yeah,
like
I'm
the
ready.
hottest one.
I'm ready.
Where's the names on them?
I don't know which.
Oh, they're all up top. Okay, Island Fever. I'm gonna try Island Fever.
Grim Reaper.
Here you go.
Grim Reaper sauce.
Do you want something to put it on? Do you want a glass of milk?
Nope. Don't need it. Shake well after refrigerate. Or refrigerate after opening. What, you want to try it right now? Thought we was going to him.
Well,
Nick.
we already want to go to Nick first.
Yeah, we go to Nick first.
You might want to keep shaking that the entire time.
I'm not scared.
So, folks, we're
Sauce ain't
pleased to have Nick the Intern coming to us live right now. Nick, can you hear us?
This is Jesus, Intern Jesus, coming from the cosmos to you.
Well,
I heard Andrew Mutty was trying to pick on little Nick Intern, and that is no longer going to happen with the power of Christ on his side. Even though Nick might be Jewish and celebrate the high holidays, he still wears sandals like me.
Is this the second coming?
No. This is. Well, I don't remember hiring on another intern, but apparently.
No, Nick called me for help, seeing that you would not send him home from Indonesia. So he prayed to the Christ, me, and I am
Nick,
here to tell you.
Well,
that
yesterday
you need
Nick
to
was in
bring
the same
him
spot
home.
you are. Yesterday Nick was in the same spot you were.
Listen, I'm God. I am everywhere.
Oh, makes sense.
you thought you had him for a second, but
You're right. You are everywhere. You're right. You got me
That's
on that
right.
one. Got me
Now,
on
if
that one.
anybody can
How
do
many
my
fingers I'm
braids
holding
for
up?
me, I'd like to be dreaded Jesus. That
How
way.
many fingers I'm holding up?
What was that, Eric?
How many fingers I'm holding up?
It's really warm with my locks like this. I got my new robe, and the question is, does Jesus wear anything underneath his robe? That's the real question that we should know.
what's the answer?
Hey, can you?
Nothing like the Scots. Like the Scots, Jesus loves the free-flowing air underneath his balls, so he
boy.
can feel free, like free will.
Talking about Jesus and his balls? What?
What? Eric, why are you talking about balls, bro? That's just so gross. That's disgusting. Why are you saying stuff
You sound like Nick, guy. What happened?
Hold on. I am not Nick. I am Jesus. It is not I, the intern. It is me, your Lord and Savior. And you must get Nick back home.
Oh, okay. My bad.
And how would you propose that we do that?
Listen, he's an intern. It's expendable, right?
Excuse me,
So
God?
I guess like you just need
God?
I don't know, maybe a gray
Hey,
hat.
God, you're talking funny again.
Oh, I'm sorry. My
Yeah.
my godlike voice is really drained after all the weed I've been helping grow for 4,000 years.
Hey,
It
can
is
you
your
turn water to
people.
wine for us?
4,000 years we've been smoking weed, cannabis, some other things.
Can you turn water to wine for us?
I could turn water into Henny for you, Eric. What? Come on now. This is hood Jesus.
All right,
weed
God,
Jesus.
fix your
We got
voice.
Everything Jesus up in here. Let it be blessed. Can I get an amen?
Fix your
from
voice,
the
God.
congregation?
Just in case anyone's wondering, we had we didn't realize that Nick the Intern was going to be wait, what? We didn't realize that Nick the Intern was going to be. There's at least one person. There's at least one person in the comments that's unhappy that and is worried about your soul right now.
Well, pray for me.
He's laughing. Nope.
Pray for me. I would love to hear them pray for me.
Ain't having it.
I would love to hear them pray for me.
Well, you should probably be able to hear everything everywhere, shouldn't you?
Well, I only listen to intelligent people.
All right. Well, I don't know about that.
My soul has been gone for a long time, and I don't know if it's ever coming back. But I did see Randy Macho Man, Elvis Randy Macho Man. I did see him finally tell the truth about his existence.
Well, and also, But he didn't have nice things to say about Nick the Intern.
Well, not a lot of people have a lot of nice things to say about Nick the Intern. It's okay. Greatness should be hated. Right, Eric?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. As long as we have haters, Eric, we shall go forward and prevail.
Well, Nick the Intern, I'm sorry, Space Lord, we appreciate you spending some time with us today. Did you smell it or you taste it? You didn't taste it yet, did you? We appreciate you spending some time with us today. And
What is he eating?
Eric's about to taste test the hottest hot sauce that was sent to us out of all of them.
With nothing on it?
Yeah, just straight up hot
Just
sauce.
straight hot sauce?
Yeah.
Okay, Eric needs the prayers, not me. Eric needs the prayers. That shit was Grim Reaper, right?
Yeah, it's Grim Reaper.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Come on, stop reading the label and eat the hot sauce already. You need to eat the hot sauce. Eat the hot sauce. Do it now. Do it now.
Can't do it under that kind of pressure.
Nick
Right
the
now, this ain't pressure. This is support.
Nick the Intern, we appreciate you joining us today. Please come back soon, and we hope to. I don't know what we hope, but that was fun. Thanks, Nick the Intern.
I ain't gonna lie, I smelled this.
Johnny Two Socks. We had no idea.
I smelled
it was
this.
Gonna be a blasphemy.
And it made my head sweat, so I know it's gonna be hot.
Ooh, really?
Oh yeah, take a shot. I ain't taking no shot now. I said I tasted. Maybe you'll take that shirt off. Ooh, Jen trying to get y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all think this finna make me take my?
You want to
shirt
put it
off?
on a Dorito? Why don't you put it on a Dorito so we can like see it, and then you can show the Dorito to the
This finna
camera.
Make me take my shirt off? Nope.
Here, look. Put some on here.
Nope. I'm putting something just like this. Ooh, shit. That is hot. Oh yeah.
Well, you just swallowed it too. That was the first real like.
Nah, the tongue is where it's hot. Woo! Nah, that's a beast though. I like the taste though. I do. I'll get some more.
You gonna try some more? Here, make sure you show the cameras so you can see that you're actually.
You can see. If you see me pouring this, you know it's on my finger. I'm not BSing. There you go. So you guys can see it's hot. Woo!
Y'all didn't even have to pay a dime for that.
Eyes be bugging. Oh, what the fuck kind of a pigeon taste was that? Like, hold on, Jen, don't be.
That's what I was saying. Put it on a chip.
No, I'm not putting it on no chip. No. Y'all got it. I tasted it twice.
How is it?
It's hot. Yeah, I'm starting to sweat. Y'all can see? You can't see?
So, for those of you who are wondering, it's the Way Hot Sauce Company,
Yeah,
and
that
it's
shit
at
fire.
the website is getawayhot.com. So you should, if you want to check them out. But we have 13 of them. Trust me, we'll be spreading this out. We got 13 different flavors,
Ooh.
different colors, including the.
The only way I'm putting it on a pickle egg if y'all get $100.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not eating a pickled egg.
You guys should see the chocolate blood.
You are turning a little red.
Nah, it's making me sweat. Y'all see?
He is that actually. It's your head's all glistening.
It's nice. It's a nice hot. That's the only hot stuff I like is when I'm sweating. So
Good job.
it's actually working. This is some good stuff. I put some on a pickled egg if y'all raise $150.
He's aspirating right now, so he's like,
Y'all
his
put
body.
$150 on Avril's thing. I do it. Other than that, I'm not doing it.
How about if he hollows out the yolk from an egg and fills it all with hot sauce? And it'll be like a Cadbury cream egg.
Eric is a savage. That stuff is hot.
It'll be like a Cadbury cream egg, but filled with hot sauce. He's hoofing over here.
Y'all
You don't
see?
even know. You don't even know.
Nah,
He's
it's nice.
sweating.
Gold plate pizza for $70,000. Gold plated pizza for $70,000. Where's that at?
New York City.
Your head is so glistening. Yup, it sure is. Got me hot.
Damn. You are-
That was 2 dabs. That stuff's a beast. That stuff is a beast. Woo, 2 little dabs got me like this. I told you I smelled it and my head started. It was like, hold on, what's this?
He's
I was like,
progressively
wait.
getting sweatier and sweatier, though. That's the thing. When you
I was
first said
like-
it, I looked and I'm like, oh, I don't really see anything. And now there's like droplets starting.
When I smelled it,
forming.
it activated it already. So I was like, yeah, it's coming. Meat sweats without the meat.
Get Eric
Get
some
Eric
milk.
some milk. I don't need
We're
no milk.
not. We're not.
It ain't that bad. I'm a man. Y'all better watch out. I don't need no milk. I don't need none of that. I just let it burn. You just gotta think about other stuff. Told you I'd make you sweat. Yeah, you right. You got me. You got me.
Well, and Rodney, he went right for the hottest one.
Yeah, I ain't, you know.
Well, he went for the one that Rodney told
Everything,
him.
look, everything below that is gonna be like seasoning for me now.
I actually kind of want to try the mango one, and I normally am not a mango fan.
Little payback
An
for
island
what?
One.
Oh, pickle
For what?
payback. He said pickle payback. What are your thoughts on people gathering for 420? Negative. Don't do it.
Well, so you can't.
Don't do it. Mr. Beast is one of my favorite people. It's gonna be plenty more 420.
Well, and also there's I don't like. It's one of those things like people start coughing, and then it's the six.
That look of pure joy. I don't know how it's joy. I'm fine. I'm not struggling. Get Tap Man some coffee milk. Tap Man. Is that just a nickname you came up with, JT? Why you trying to use your little secret profile and talk mess?
I think he meant to say that man. Get that man some coffee milk.
That hot sauce should come with a cordless blow dryer. That was kind of funny.
Or at least a fan of some sort.
Try that jalapeno. That's a good flavor. I'll try it. We got a winner. Who's the winner, Muddy? Nick McKizzewiggs.
Oh, how ironic! How ironic that Nick the intern won the contest today finally.
Nick won. Shout out to Nick.
Which is totally ironic because Macho Man Randy Elvis was disparaging Nick the intern, and then Nick the intern turned around and bought some.
Now
bought
you
some
gotta
stickers.
now you gotta send him more just because. Let's have the largest virtual session history. Sure,
could.
Jen. Until it all gets shut off.
What do you guys think about? So there's different people doing different stuff for 420, different parts of the day. I was thinking we could go live and maybe just kind of like go through some
That one do taste good.
different people's stuff because it's gonna be kind of boring.
That one do taste good.
So maybe we could satisfy all your short attention spans by like just bringing up on like
I do like that one.
bringing up on the screen and going through whatever's.
I know what you
happening
meant,
going on.
JT. Could work. Let's do a larger Zoom sesh or something. The Lord was on his side. Who you talking about, Rebecca? Me?
Probably.
It's 420 every day. You're right.
Well, this month it is.
It's 420 every day, even after 420. That did taste good, Rodney. Much love to you, man. I got my drink right here.
Tomorrow we're gonna have a special.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. You could actually smoke something. How about a large Zoom dab? Virtual smoke session. Nick the intern. Nick still don't know that he won. Otherwise, he would have been in the comments. I wouldn't send him nothing. Don't nobody tag Nick or nothing. If he never answered, it ain't happened. So don't nobody tag him. Don't nobody make no sudden movements towards him. If he don't hear about it, it ain't happen. I know buffalo wings do sound good if I eat meat. I know you. Yeah, you can have my share. I'll just take the. I'll take the celery, and the ranch, and the carrots, and order me something.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Kush room transition tomorrow that I want to try out. I'm tired.
Uh-oh.
I'm tired today. Tired of your shit.
Congratulations to the winner.
Congratulations to Nick the Intern.
You can smell my breath. I ain't finna smell your breath, Jim.
Smell whose breath?
And miss the satisfaction of eating meat. Yeah, I won't even be able to smell it because you're so short.
I know where this is going.
It's gonna get caught in the wind blow up top. You know, for us 6-footers, we got wind that come. As soon as you hit the 6-foot mark, it's a gust of wind that blows that you get all the time.
So Rebecca,
only if you over 6 foot, you know that.
Rebecca is asking where the Kush room merch is, and we've sort of had some getting ready, but our
Are you gonna buy some?
our
Rebecca?
merch guy apparently got the flu. He didn't get corona, he just got the flu, and he's like, I'm too sick to make merch. So we were trying to give him a couple of days, but it's been like a week and a half now.
Damn, Scott just got mad and said this contest was bullshit. Complete bullshit is what he said. Wow, Scott. Much love. Shout out to Scott, who can say what he want.
Well, Lady J, the stuff you're waiting for, I believe, is coming from Beantown as well. So I'll follow up with Andrew.
That's not true, Jen. The air is dirtier on the bottom, closer to the earth. Because if you think about it, all the nasty smells sit at the bottom, and the sewer is underneath us. Yeah, so actually, your lungs is getting pretty messed up every day you walk around.
As a short person, you mean?
Yeah.
So, like, short people have a reduced lifespan because
I didn't say they had a reduced lifespan
because they're just breathing in all kinds of like.
I mean, you
short
just the first to get everything.
Short people smell all the farts. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if
All
you
of
think
them?
about it, if they always down there by your butt, I would expect that.
All of them. All the farts.
Yo, you got that stuff. You guys got that stuff. What's that? Okay. Well, I've never done drugs like that, so I don't know what stuff you're talking about, polio. But if you got that stuff, we don't want it.
I don't know what any of that means. You still have a cupcake in front of you. Have you remembered that?
And I do. No. That's right, bro.
Yeah, and
but
jam. Lady
it comes
J, I got
out.
your jam right here.
It comes
I
out
got
from the
your
bottom
jam.
first, so.
I got your jam.
It got to
right
filter
here.
through you before it hit us.
What was rigged? So we sort of, just so we're clear, we didn't make up the contest rules today. I think y'all heard it.
Yeah, we didn't make up that contest. That was Andrew Mutty's contest. That was not the Good Morning Shut-Ins contest.
I
If you guys want to be mad about it, you can hit up Andrew Mutty in his DM. His name is spelled AndrewMutti.
why?
Why?
3 T's. It's kind of like your Instagram name with 3 underscores. That's only 2. Just kidding.
It was a joke for the merch, not drugs. I didn't know what you was talking about, my brother. You gotta be more specific. You gotta be more Pacific.
I like that Jen and you are having like a pseudo-scientific discussion around like who smells the most farts based on.
So I
Like
get the
height and
freshest
air
and you
pressure
get the
and-
stale farts. Well, you can have the freshest farts. It's gonna have the most bad stuff in it. That's what I'm saying. You gonna be struggling. You gonna get this. You gonna get the afterburner is the cool part. That's just the oh my god. You finna get the you getting that one. Don't be chilling next to somebody who just got done eating Taco Bell. Cause you gonna be upset.
Do you want to? We've never tried this Mary Palmer CBD gum. You want to try it?
We can try it. Love it. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Whoever denied it, applied it. Boredom is killing me today. Jen, it's killing all of us. We just all want to go do something outside. How much more are we going to appreciate outside once they say, hey, you can go outside? People going to be sleeping outside just for the hell of it.
It's cool. Tastes good. It's soft and chewy. There you go, ASR people.
When something tastes good, you got to smack.
There's probably like at least 5 ladies out there that were like, he's so dreamy. And then they hear you chew and they're like, oh, I don't know what to do now. I'm so conflicted.
Yeah, that's true. But I can tell you.
Shout out to Mary Palmer. That's the logo you're looking for on Facebook or Instagram. If you're searching for them, you want that gum.
I can tell you. No, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even finna turn this into a freaky deek show.
Too late.
Oh, Melissa, I knew she was gonna hop in the comments. Oh, she hates the smack, and I knew it. Look at she losing her mind right now.
Wait, who is?
Melissa. I knew it. I knew it. She was gonna lose her mind.
The flavor is peppermint gum.
Move your mic, my dude. Dancing, and I'm out.
Hey, why
You
don't
guys
no, hold on. No, this is a perfect opportunity. You ready?
You guys are so funny. I
Why
love
don't you
it.
do do a chewing song? Do a chewing song, right? Do a chewing song.
Dan is funny. Dan was like, and I'm out. See you tomorrow.
Oh, he can have gum tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Dan. That was funny, though. But guess what? We are at the end of the show because we don't wanna talk to y'all no more. So it's time for us to go. Peace.